Hey everyone, it's me, George. We're about to talk huge Spider-Man No Way Home spoilers, so if you haven't seen the film and you don't want to be spoiled by me, well, please click off now. So I just want to say I love Spider-Man No Way Home, but there was something I kind of wish I could change. And that something is that I wish Aunt May lived. So this video is actually Spider-Man No Way Home, what if Aunt May lived? Aunt May's actually been really cool throughout the comics, especially the Ultimate Comics, and I also really enjoyed the live action versions as played by Rosemary Harris and Sally Field, but I absolutely loved Marissa Tomei's quirky interpretation of this character. And in the days leading up to Spider-Man No Way Home's release, I honestly felt that she was going to be completely safe and would make it out of No Way Home with a few bumps and bruises, but otherwise unscathed. Well, as those of us who've seen the movie know, that didn't happen, and Aunt May met her end in No Way Home, and she actually uttered the famous lines, "With great power comes great responsibility," before succumbing to her injuries. And this actually was pretty cool. I did enjoy this about the movie, but I just keep thinking, what if they had more closely adapted the Death of Ultimate Spider-Man story where something very different happens? So the film actually really does seem to adapt a lot of aspects of that storyline, with Peter fighting the Sinister Six, and it all culminates in him making his last stand against the Green Goblin. In the comics, Peter's grievously injured, and he desperately needs medical attention, but the Goblin is just relentless, and when he turns his attention to Aunt May, Peter gives his life to protect her. And with his final words, he says, "I couldn't save him, but I saved you." It's definitely one of the most heart-wrenching moments in all of comics, and I definitely recommend you read that comic if you haven't. And I just kind of wish Marvel would have found a way to do this. So here's where the what if part comes in, because I kind of think this is how it could have worked that way. So I thought how this could have played out in the film. So everything plays out pretty similarly, except now Aunt May is with the others at the Statue of Liberty, trying to help out as much as possible. So the Goblin turns his attention to Aunt May, and each of the Spider-Men step up to try and help. Even Doc Ock tries to help, but they're all kind of beaten back and prevented from helping by the Goblin and his allies. And then MCU Peter is the last man standing, and he desperately fights the Goblin, trying to stop him from killing Aunt May. And just like in the comics, MCU Peter is grievously injured, but he keeps on fighting. And Peter's able to deliver a powerful blow, stopping the Goblin, but it appears that Peter cannot be saved and will end up dying. He says the same line, "I couldn't save him, but I saved you." And in this universe, it seems like Uncle Ben doesn't exist, so it could have been a reference to Tony Stark instead. Doctor Strange leaps into action, checking Peter's vitals and his injuries. He says he thinks he might be able to save him, but not here. Doctor Strange then opens a portal to the multiverse, and Tobey Spider-Man and Andrew Spider-Man agree to help him. So we see Strange leaping through the portal with Peter in his arms and the two Spider-Men following him, and this then leads into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, where Doctor Strange is searching for his multiversal self, the version of him that's the Surgeon Supreme variant, who's the one and only person in the MCU multiverse who can possibly save Peter. He'll be aided by the fan favorites Maguire and Garfield Spider-Man. This would have also served as a really great entry point for an MCU Miles, who would have stepped up to the mantle because everyone would be thinking that Peter's dead, but those closest to Peter would know that this is a new unknown Spider-Man. So even though I love Spider-Man No Way Home's ending, I feel like this could have been just as impactful, which also ensures fans who love No Way Home would be equally excited for Multiverse of Madness, and I think it works in that it closely mirrors the Death of Ultimate Spider-Man while changing it in a way that would be incredible for the MCU, and best of all, Aunt May lives. So what do you all think? Could this have actually worked? Do you still prefer the film's actual ending? Or do you think this actually would have been really cool to see? So let me know in the comments, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.